Hey guys, it is July 14th, I'm sorry, of 2013. The first thing you're going to notice is that this is my first time using my webcam on my laptop. This is built in, so I have not used this thing yet for YouTube purposes. Um, but today I like to use it to share an experience I had. Now, this is just the first part of the video. I'll actually show the fail part of the video in a few minutes after I get through the story. But something did happen to me while recording in an elevator today. Now, as you guys know, I've been filming elevators for almost 3 years now and uploading them to YouTube. So, today was an average day, but I did go out with my mom. She sometimes takes me to farther away elevators to take videos of them because until I'm 16, I can't drive. So, I'll actually be 15 in about 2 weeks here. So, anyway, so we were in some town, I forgot the name of it, in Illinois. Obviously, that's where I live. And we pulled up to a Hampton Inn. And I'm not a huge fan of Hampton, but for the most part, I think they're pretty cool. Because I've never stayed in one of their hotels. But I do know that YouTube user TJ Elevator Fan is very involved with them, so I think that's pretty cool. So they don't bug me, So I got into the hotel, pulled out my camera, found the elevators. There were two late 90s Dover Impulse elevators there. So I pulled out the camera, as I said. I took a few joy rides first, then started filming. Now, very seldom do I have elevator fails. I have had a few elevator malfunctions on me, and I posted a few of those to YouTube. But never in my almost 3 years of elevator photography has something like this happened to me. And in the end, I was a bit disappointed with Hampton, that they could maintain their elevators like that. Again, these were very nice elevators. They were Dovers from the late 1990s, and those elevators are usually pretty good condition, until I opened up the phone box. Now, usually the routine of us elevator photographers is to just, for the video, just open the phone box, see if there's a phone, ADA or non-ADA compliant, or no phone at all, and just close it up. And anyway, so something happened when I opened this phone box. It wasn't anything huge, but it was the biggest fail I've ever had with elevator photography. So I thought I would post that right here. And it did actually involve a few of the hotel staff coming to the elevator. But I don't want to give it away. I just like to show you guys what happened. So without further ado, I present to you one of my biggest elevator fails ever.
Good cab view going up. They're nice elevators. I like the cabs a lot. This is the taller one, as you guys can clearly see. This one obviously serves as the service elevator. Oh! Okay. I'm not touching that. That is a first. I'm just gonna leave it like that. That is an epic fail right there. Check that out. That's great. Nice. Send this one down to ground.
Okay, so I'm sure you guys saw that clip enough. As you guys can see, when I opened that phone box, the whole phone fell out. Now, I've seen bad elevator phones before that are like hanging by their wires, but nothing like this before. Obviously, someone had done something to that phone before, and they just stuffed it all in there, and it was just waiting for someone to pull that pull that box open, and that's what happened. It happened to me. So shortly after that, you guys will hear I said, let's send this one down. I'm going to get the passenger elevator. So I proceeded to doing that, send that one down, um, hoping that someone would find it and attempt to fix it, because at the time I had a camera in my hand, and what I should have done before I let the elevator go was put the camera down, and then I could have easily fixed that thing without touching the help button. I'm sorry, and put it back inside the phone box. That's what I should have done. Um, but I just decided to let it go over the video. So I called the passenger. I proceeded to writing it down, and as I got to the second floor on the passenger, there's actually some people inside the elevator with me at the time. So, but as soon as I got to the ground floor, you can hear one of the housekeepers talking to the manager about that. They had called the front desk person down to the elevators. It's actually quite a distance from the front desk to the elevator, so they had actually called the front desk lady that was there, and they, I'm guessing at that point, they opened up the service cabinet and took the elevator out of service. That's what I'm hoping they did. Um, but so now I will show you guys the housekeeper's reaction that I could hear from inside the other elevator, and that she was talking so loud. She was talking so loud that I could hear all the way up on the 6th floor in the other elevator, and the camera could slightly pick it up. So, but this is showing, this next clip here is showing leaving the ground floor on the passenger elevator, and you can hear the housekeeper complaining to the desk person about what happened.
Bye every day.
Thank you. Going up.
Yeah, they were talking about that one. Yeah, they're talking about that phone box. Get a quick cab view. They're nice elevators. Hi.
Hello.
Again.
So as you guys can see, I got to the 6th floor. You can still hear the blabbering. I'm sorry, I tried to quote the things that she was saying the best I could, but after that door closed, it was a bit more difficult to hear, but I could still quote at least 2 of the things that she said inside the elevator. So as you can see, I got up to the 6th floor. A person got on. The reason why I said hi again is because I'd actually seen that man. That was the second time I'd seen him. So as you can see, I exited the elevator, went to the left, and before the elevator even closed up, I just ended the video, because at that point I was a bit nervous. At that point, I'm not gonna lie about that. I was a bit nervous, and I was anxious to get downstairs and see what they had done to it. So after the man took his ride down, I called it back up. I thought that I was afraid that the service elevator would come. That's the one that they had open, and that the phone incident had happened. So and it didn't come up, which that makes me think they did open that service cabinet and take it out of service, which is good. So I got the passenger again. I took the passenger down to the ground floor, and I saw them. I saw those 2 same people inside. The housekeeping person was still freaking out, and they were just there fixing it. From there, I felt it would be appropriate to just leave. That's what I did, and you know, I just didn't want to be involved with anything. There were security cameras there. Luckily, the incident happened on the 6th floor. They don't have security cameras by the elevators on the 6th floor, so I'm lucky that it didn't happen there. I don't think I would have gotten in trouble anyway, since I was only opening the phone box and I didn't actually plan to press the help button. It wasn't going to be like a prank call or anything. But to sum things up, I am a bit disappointed with Hampton, especially knowing that if I was to ever get stuck in that elevator, I I would have had that phone box. I would pull that phone box open, have that phone fall out, and then besides the bell, I would have like no help at all. And who knows? Maybe the bell doesn't even work on it. Um, after it happened, and I sent that one down to the ground floor. I did, as you guys can see, I was finishing recording the passenger elevator, and I didn't even bother to open up the phone box on that, just afraid that that same thing would happen. But it was just, it's pretty cool to watch the video over again because, like, not only is it funny, but not only did the phone itself fall out, but all the circuitry did. The whole circuit board with all the capacitors and everything on it. And the keypad, which I guess used to program the number it calls into it, that all came out, and I'm surprised that they didn't even have the phone closed up. It was not only not mounted inside the cabinet, but it was also open with all of the circuitry revealed. So maybe the last tech was in a hurry, they had forgot to close it up, just stuffed it all into there, figured that no one would touch it. And but when an elevator photographer comes to your building, you can't really expect that. So I'm sure they got it fixed by now. It's probably no big deal. I just thought that this was a pretty cool experience. Pretty funny too. I was very nervous at the time, but as I watched that same clip over and over again, I kind of see it more as funny. So anyway, I thought you guys would enjoy that. Thanks for watching, and that'll be